Good morning, good morning, good morning. What happening?
What happened is I didn't get a full fill on my order. Otherwise, my day would have been done.
Like what?
So what happened is that you still a crybaby.
Yeah. And it's like 2 hours later, too.
What ticker?
ALDX. Apple Larry David X-Ray.
Isn't that like a pet store? Or not a pet store. It's a what? Yeah.
Aldi is the grocery store. And Alpha
Yeah,
is the
grocery
dog
store.
But
Yeah,
either one of
Alpha.
those is great. That's like me trying to spell Turks with a tricks.
I'm going TIRX. He's like, TraderSync, I love it. I'm like, no, okay.
Yeah, okay, just that.
He let me go with it. He let me go with it. I'm trying to look it up. I can't find it. And he just let me, you idiot. It's not the cereal.
I just assumed that you were trying to commit it to memory by using some weird algorithm.
Just like you got Thomas the other week with BRB.
Devin, never give me that much credit. I am not nearly smart enough to try to do something like that.
I was like, what's the ticker? What's the ticker again? What's the ticker? BRB?
Yeah, I don't remember. I drive a truck in circles for a living. I'm not that advanced. I need all the help I can get.
How's everybody doing this morning?
There goes good. The volume continuing to come into this stupid market.
Spies up a little bit.
I like that.
A little bit. You mean at all-time highs again? Yeah.
That thing's up massively.
Every time the SPY looks like it's ready to get an actual pullback, it's like, eh.
The other day, then the next day it pulled it all back.
Yeah. That was the day I said, oh, it looks like the SPY might actually be making, but I did say it had to get below that, what was it, 410, and it never did.
That was the day Biden said he's going to tax all the rich traders.
Yeah, they're talking about doubling it. Cray.
What, doubling the SPY?
Talking about doubling the taxes for people who make over $1 million a year trading.
Capital gains.
I heard it was only a raise of 13%.
Is that double what it is now?
I think it's like 30, 20, 30 something.
Yeah, I was going from like that to 34 to 42 or something.
Yeah.
That's still a lot when you're talking about millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong.
Well, you got to pay for all that crap he wants to do.
It doesn't really affect us because none of us are $1 million a year traders.
Well, that, and they're saying it's not going to pass.
And it's not going to pass.
Devin did just raise his monthly goal to $100,000 a month.
Yes, exactly.
Good luck, everybody. 30 seconds.
Let's go.
NNDM $, on way.
Make it a good day, guys.
Why?
At B1.
Good days are better than bad days.
That is true.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
You're like 3 seconds behind for me.
1. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Ah, this market sucks.
I knew I should have took the whole week off.
NNDMF, yeah.
Pure trash. Pure trash.
Thought it lost its luster, Devin.
I just did it because
DMTKSS.
Why does Phil have to pull that every day at the beginning?
you off.
It's like, why can't it just run to $50? Like, come on.
GMBL $$ on way.
Yeah, it's not even a gap fill, really. Aren't you in that at like $15 or something?
1630.
Hell yeah.
Holy fuck, that was here.
RIBP earnings. No shares anyways. S.
You sound very observant, though.
People.
No, it's a penny stock, but
ALDX
If I can
small
get a-
tap on the pop. Want that rip.
if it can get a nice little rip here, which it's
Rip.
not. I was hoping this held up in the pre-market, this 925 area, but unfortunately it dove right before the bell.
NNDM adding pops, taking drops, like a fiddle so far.
No, I'm not. See a lot more than that to get me in.
I wanted to lose 1360.
I'd have to see that one on the scanner again for me to even be interested, so no point in keeping it up.
Still. I don't think you missed a move on that yet. What do I have?
Well, 1360 to 1290 would have been a good little scalp.
Oh, so it didn't go for 1450, huh?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Huh. He's saying there's a chance.
GMBL's running. We don't have shorts on it though.
GMBL pops to drops there too. Pins earnings.
Screw pins. Not looking at pins, not looking at pins.
Not looking at Snap, not looking at Snap.
DMTK $$
Not looking
on
at Snap, not looking at Snap, not looking at Twitter, not looking at Twitter.
Doing the best you can brain right now.
Those social stocks, man.
Snap. Read me. Snap.
It's pins that's doing it right now. Not doing it. They're on my no-no list for a while until I have a nice cushion. That does not look like it's going to be good. The way that it was loading, I was like, I don't think we're going to like that one.
BLDR. Oops. Have it up. NTV. GLMB $$ on way, again.
Going up.
Oh,
SAVA.
look at that. Maybe we'll get the 1450. Well, how much have you wanted now at this point? Now it's actually going up.
Devon resistance. It gets so fast, I'm interested. Backed up there, not quite as interested in it. See what happens here.
Autofilled.
Anything else looking good, people?
SAVA.
Good. We got a little bland.
Which one? NTWK.
4750 break.
NTWK up, nibbles.
Come on. Look at the bid versus the ask. I can't do it.
Short some NTWK now.
Order cancelled.
I mean, I'm just going to take it. We didn't get filled there just because of the odd shares.
$, SAVA.
A little bit of a run again today. It's already dropping though.
Which one?
VLDR, we don't have shorts on, but
Yeah, we have like 10K.
11K to borrow.
that's it.
Yeah.
Is pass for me.
We couldn't get that fill there.
What's on it?
Would have been nice.
We don't.
Oh, I do. I don't know if I want it though. Alright, do I want to short on this?
The volume's a little light.
What's the next resistance here? I see it's going up now.
ALDX
It's
slow
like
ads.
It ran into the next resistance there at 16.
NTWK.
What's that? Sava?
No, VLDR.
No, I'm talking about NTWK.
Oh.
Oh.
530. I'm at the end of the day. Oh, short some.
It just went right through that.
Yeah.
Where's it going? Where we going?
Autofilled.
Going six?
With you.
Oh, it's about to halt.
Halt.
Is it halted?
Yeah, it's about to.
No. Yep. Alright.
Dang, Sava would
Alright,
have
I
worked.
missed that one. Oh, maybe we'll get
It's a nice double top. I thought we definitely would have got some kind of a pop back up there, especially after it wouldn't fill us. But it went all the way back down to VWAP. Can't really be too upset with that one.
About a minute. Oh, that thing's alright.
At that point, it's just hilarious how stupid it is.
Alright.
ALDX decided to break down.
ALDX $, on way. Fire baby.
Not liking the skills right now.
Carrot $. ALDX $.
Yeah, that's just not my play. I don't
Plus
know.
20.
VXRT 56K Tabora. NNOX.
Pick anything out, Jay?
These lower volume ones, man, they're so hard to play.
ALDX at 14 at about the 1395.
So spready too.
Order filled.
Pretty darn good pop though, so we'll see what it can give us.
Money on way SAVA.
I was hoping the bid would come up like it did, but it didn't seem like it wanted to. Yeah, it did go up a little bit there, but see if we can't get a nice little flush down here.
Dollar AVA.
That was the one, and I'm looking at ALDX.
Digital Allies shares getting a pop here at $1.86 to high.
I see what you did there. Hoo-hoo. At PGS.
TIRX halted. Yump. $1.20.
So this should be a little less than a minute.
GMBLN and DMDMTK trails. NTWK 30 seconds.
NTWK about to open.
Bounces right around where it is.
UPS United Parcel shares hitting a record high of 195.33 following their earnings report. Where UPS
556.
up about 10.5% now on UPS.
DMTK would have been a nice short out of the open. Around $4, $5.
Should have, woulda, coulda.
Yeah. But it never gave a reason to get into it.
Order filled.
Nice there on Knox. That was a small one though.
NNOX $. Carrot.
Shorted NTWK.
What are you in at?
Good question. 560.
So you're in good
Nice.
Nah, it's jumping around. This could kill me in 2 seconds, or it could go down to $5. I'm hoping since it didn't do a major pop, it's gonna drop back down.
TWK.
NNOX THX.
Yep, there we go. I was wrong.
See, an SPR assaulted.
Yeah.
IBT, that thing's ripping. There's a lot of things kind of moving up.
NTWK 6.20 plus dep pos, 12M float there.
You had your fun. Couple open candles. Let's go back down. There we go. Keep going.
Order cancelled.
Keep going. Stop talking about it.
She has Fred idea. She was talking about it a while ago.
Wish I would've got an ad up there. I was thinking about it, but I wanted to see it go through 6. Definitely would have been taking some off here for sure. Now we're trying to be a little bit more patient with it.
Spiking a bit. Just jumped 30 cents. Now I'm back down to it.
Just need that one more little push down. Just doesn't want to give it to us.
NTWK taking a lock there just in case.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
Samesies.
It's going to be a small winner though, unfortunately.
This isn't going down, is it?
Where's the 31?
Go. 30s.
Opens.
Damn, guys.
Order cancelled.
I can't risk it.
Order
Carrot
filled.
all out. Hoo-hoo.
Trade for me,
At
yeah, man.
B1.
Oh yeah, the extra gonna be right there. We can just cut that out.
NTWK frustrating one. Couldn't get that flush. Missed
I
at.
thought I was gonna break right through 14 on that.
Selling pressure.
Just didn't want to flush. We tried to wait a couple times there for it to go through 40 and get to the 30s, but it just didn't want to do it. I can't risk with all that pent up pressure right there, right? We see these pop right back to the highs all the time. Especially a low float like this. I wish we would have got the ad up there. It would have been a lot easier because we would have got a lock there. I was just hoping it went up towards 6 for the ad, and there it goes. So I'm not going to be unhappy about the cut there, just reading the price action. You tell me. I got out of it break even because it felt like it just didn't want to flush. I mean, it'll probably end up working, but I'm not going to chance it going back to the highs and running again. If it goes back to the highs, though, I might actually get back in. This NNOX back to the highs as well. Yeah, that thing went all the way back up. That was a frustrating one there. I was actually excited about this NTWK, but it just didn't want to flush. Now it kind of looks like it wants to. Did we jump back in here? Let's try to VWAP. I mean, it's not really our play. We'd just be FOMOing back into this. I'm not getting back in. The only way I'm getting back in this is if it goes back up and it goes through 6. A little frustrating, though, because I thought that was going to be a nice one. Which it could have been if I would have got a winner, or an ad there. Would have been a nice winner, actually. But it took most of it off right there.
Let's just get a flush going here.
NNOX out all. I am out of NTWK BTW, didn't actually say that, sorry.
Arthur.
Yeah.
How could you miss that? Probably goes back to $5. Looking for 4.30s myself, lol.
Arthur.
Oh, that's nice.
Arthur's going crazy.
You guys have shares on RIBT?
What's that?
RIBT. RIBT. Yeah, none here either.
No.
Thanks, Devin. Appreciate the answer.
Support you.
Thanks, man.
Ah,
NTWK YOLO long.
Steve. Oh, there's your highs. That should get back in.
Yeah. Oh shit, Brian just said he's went yellow long. That dick.
On NTWK.
Yeah.
Hopefully his YOLO don't last.
NNOX out all.
Uh-oh.
Should have known he's sitting up there way too long.
RIBT is ripping off.
Yeah.
Not a normal trade, but it's pretty cool.
The VWAP at 550? So what my colors are.
I was about to play the penny stack.
SAVA taking all. NTWK bang.
And ALDX. Just covered a little bit.
Oh!
There we go.
I was trying to get back in, but I was front running the halt price, but it never even got through 6. That was frustrating. It's not gonna let me cancel it.
Order
Price that they
cancelled.
wanna see. Decent solid now after that drop.
Well, dang! I wish I would have got in for the fake break.
And I'm out.
Come on, get to 40.
NTWK beauty fake break.
Get to those
Hoping
40.
this is top.
Good job.
Just a little fake break there, NTWK. NTWK and back to SS.
I just want to be in a ticker when it does that.
VXRT
Why
47K
can't I
tomorrow.
be in it when it does that? I mean, I could have
Buy
been,
one of
but
everything.
true that. Solid plan. I like it.
Will
Right,
definitely
right.
be one.
And several that go the other way. But you'll get action. There's a lot of support at 545. I don't like that.
Order filled.
Not a fan of the 545.
Trying to scalp VXRT.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't like VXRT.
There you go. Okay. Got through that.
Pretty big move to the whole number.
What's not to like about that?
VXRT's got me a couple times in the past, so I don't like it.
Support 40. Go through that.
I just don't like the shares available. They're a little low. I'm keeping an eye on
There
it.
we go. 30s. Nice. Nice. Now we got a trade. It's like an 11-cent spread on a $5 stock.
Order filled.
Let's try.
Close this because we got work to do here. Let's go down to the 30s.
Order filled. Order cancelled. Order filled.
Alright. I'm all out. I was going to try to scale out, but it ended up filling me there.
Come on.
VXRT.
VXRT.
Probably avoid from here due to shares avail. Hoo-hoo. At Tim.
Dow Jones and DAX. I don't really do that, Matthew. I typically just kind of stay away from that. I mean, I'll pay attention to it just to see the direction it's headed, but I'm not really interested in it on a daily basis. Oh, SAVA. Ugh. Making me look silly.
Another big flush. Down 45.
Yeah, be careful with VXRT. At this point, shares are running out.
Are you serious?
I wish VXRT had more shares available.
That sucks. That did not go well.
Yeah, I would definitely be a little weary of VXRT at this point. Might even be one for you, Devin, to start looking at possible long.
I'm gonna small shorten this. The LBX.
Oh, NTWK.
Are you in ALDX, Devin?
Yeah.
How'd I get out?
You get it?
Glad I
You
got
did get out? Good job.
I did get out.
It's
Yeah,
about the
I made a
halt.
couple cents on it, but thank God I got out.
What's your average in ALDX, Devin?
97.
So you just got in?
Yeah, my
NTWK some fight, keep it reasonable, note float. VXRT NTB. VXRT NTB.
don't want to chase. It's such a big pop, but I really want the extension. Yeah, look at this. NTWK, I just wanted that big pop. It's just not giving it to me. It's such a big squeeze right there, but damn, I was hoping to get that extra FOMO in there.
Yeah.
That was a big pop. 550.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm just saying I wanted that extra FOMO because you could see it wanted to do it, but everybody that was underwater just got bailed out and they started selling. Now it's just going to start grinding up here, which is exactly what I wouldn't want.
Yeah. Yeah, the way that it held after the halt,
Out of it.
did not come back down. That was not ideal. At least I got out with a couple pennies.
Just picking off with a small win when held there, but
Way up the X.
It's been very jumpy.
Turning bullish on it, Devin, or are you still short biased?
still short bias to be honest. But yeah, we'll see what it's done.
Wow, and you
We're
got
trading
the killer
smooth.
shot. Look at that dump.
Which one you said I should start watching, Bash?
VXRT. It's getting the pullback that you'd probably be looking for if you were interested. We ran out of shares on that one, so that's why I think it'd be appealing.
NTWK taking washes, pretty sketch. RKDA up, still kinda slow. Yeah, something funny about that one NTWK.
This NTWK feels like it's definitely being manipulated.
It's gonna be what?
I said it feels like it's being manipulated. Like somebody's got other agendas with it. Do you have this up, Devin, NTWK? I'm just curious what the daily looks like way further back. Like, is this all-time highs?
No. All-time highs are for like 10 to $10.
Gotcha.
Or that's not really all-time high. I don't know what all-time high is. It's somewhere else.
No, that 610 ad would have been a nice win. Ooh, there's the dump.
All-time high is $300.
Oh.
It's a little off.
Oh.
NTWK dollar finally.
Just a little bit of room.
NTWK
I'm
dollar.
gonna put money down. It's not gonna break all-time highs.
Feels
Ever.
fine to me,
I
LOL.
don't think we're gonna get up there today.
I didn't say today. I said ever.
Probably.
And I'd put money on that too. I know. I'm a crazy
Dollar
gambling man.
for you. We.
What you watch, Jack?
ALDX.
You guys all like that piece of crap, huh?
Don Wall NTWK.
Say that on
Good
on
enough
air.
for me.
Yeah, crap's okay.
Okay. Crap. What can't we say, DP?
Yeah, I'm definitely not one that specializes in those. That's for sure. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that in a while. Ali, welcome to the channel, my friend. Thanks for the sub.
There's the drop.
I was starting to think that that thing didn't even work anymore.
Still on it.
Oh wow.
No, it's
Both of them.
Jesus.
That's frustrating.
I know.
ALDX dollar 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 dollar.
I'm just digging all the money.
ALDX dollar 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 dollar.
Like
Sick.
nothing.
Hey,
That's
man.
I'm chopping around doing stupid shit.
That's what I've been saying. One candle.
You were shorting that, Devin? Were or are?
Were.
Boo.
Yeah. For a loss.
He'd sound a little happier if he was currently.
Nice, nice. Good job. 1 for 1.
NTWK taking off.
3.33%. Lots of threes. Could play the pick 3, 3 through 3. You gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah, I agree. Margin definitely helps. SPY actually moved down a decent amount so far today. Down $1.
Yep.
Carrot.
Dollar. Making people
Barack
holla.
Obama.
It's
What
frustrating.
the heck?
Skills is making me holla.
CAAP.
GMBL still heavy.
Yeah. Really good volume though.
RKDA almost.
No shares here.
Well, the opportunities are there. At least we got that going. We just gotta
This
capitalize.
is true. This is true.
You just
NT
get the memo that today was the day.
NTWK is done.
Man. Now it's going, huh?
It's trying. Still hasn't made a lower low. Not yet. And we saw what it can do, so this thing could be right back to the highs pretty quickly.
I'd be okay with that. I'd get back in over 6.
I just wanted that last little pop up to like 620, 630. 630 is where I was getting ready to put an order out.
That was greedy.
I was being
Nice
greedy,
drop
yeah.
on ALDX.
The reason why I was doing that is because I did not like the way that it felt manipulated, so I was just being extra careful with it.
Environmental with significant contract to provide gas turbine exhaust systems for a simple cycle gas
Excuse me.
generation project in Germany. That's Charlie Echo, Charlie Echo.
Yeah, of course.
SI.
Everybody deserves praise when it's deserved.
Bid stamp surpasses $50 million in loan originations through Silvergate SEM leverage test in India.
We are all inventors, each sailing out on a voyage of discovery, guided each by a private chart of which there is no duplicate. The world is all gates, all opportunities.
Charlie Echo now at 771.
Interesting one.
11 cents. And I have 796. That's Charlie Echo, Charlie Echo.
GMBLW. $. On way. Will trail.
BB, BlackBerry awarded 3 electronic mail system providing message character sets, formatting features, and related methods as Bravo, planner mode, and OP3-based point cloud orchestrators as DB, BlackBerry, and authenticating user equipment through relay user equipment
RKDA
as
taking
DB,
all,
BlackBerry. Those
lunch
patents
money.
awarded today to BB, BlackBerry.
Do do do.
That's a frustrating trade right there.
Would you get back into something?
No, just
Or just watching the drop in, you know?
stopped me out and then freaking did that.
Good old Baba. Alibaba. I do not like the daily on this thing. What is the market cap on Baba? Phew! 630 billion? Yeah, you won't see me playing those tickers. Surprised. I mean, the reason you see me play something like Tesla is because of the FOMO that is in it. Baba is more of a controlled ticker. It's quite the movement, though. Yeah, it's not all one big rip, though. Kind of a grind up. Nice move, though. It's like I was saying it to somebody yesterday. It's like Brian told me one time.
Looks like 8.20s is
When you have a lower float / market cap, it's like being in a go-kart when you try to turn the stock around. So if it makes a big move up, if you're in a go-kart, it's pretty quick, right? You just turn around and start going. Now, something like Baba, you got to imagine it like a big tractor trailer where, unlike a go-kart that can just, do a 180 and start turning, the tractor trailer's got to go way out and around and, to turn around. So you got to be a little bit more cautious with the bigger market caps, the bigger floats, because they can take a long time to turn around.
A little more dollar.
So you just got to be really patient and be willing to let it grind against you for a little bit. Which at this point in my trading career, I am not. I'd rather take the easy ones. Like I was telling, I don't even remember who I was telling. I think I was telling you guys. Is this the one that has no shares? Yeah. Our date to close on the new house is May 13th. Planning to move on the 17th. Not exactly sure if I'm going to get my computer over there right away. It depends, I guess, on the internet being up. I might do it midweek, but really didn't want to. I'd rather take my time and do it on the weekend, so I don't possibly, miss anything. But I shouldn't. It shouldn't take me but one night to put everything back together. But we will see. We'll see if I do that during the week or not. But the reason I'm not necessarily pushing with my share size just yet is because I have a lot going on, especially with the move. So I'd rather get that all done and over with, and then we got to get some renters into our current house because we're renting it out, and it's just a lot going on outside of trading. So I don't want any of that to necessarily affect my decision making. Have not been eating very well. Do not really drink enough of this. I've been trying as best as I can, but I don't. So I really need to get back into a solid routine overall, and I'm just not there yet. So until I am, I'm trying to just make sure I don't flub up like I did on MVIS that one day when I got the bad news about CMEG and the affiliation promo code stuff like that. So I just making sure we do things right. Doing well as of right now. Here, I'll even show you guys. This is without today. I'm going to have to stop this for a second. Nothing's really going up. Let me see what he's talking about there real quick. GRDX. Don't see it on the scanner anywhere. Or GDRX. I guess it could have some potential. A little bit of a bigger company, not too big. Keep an eye on it. Let's actually get our charts all the way back out, make sure we're good. Okay. So let me go to full screen. So it's going to look a little funny here for a second. Pull this over. Going all like Friday night live stream on you guys. But as you can see, this is my year so far. Out of how many ever days it's been, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red days. And if you look at them, they're really not that big. $7.35, $47.50, $42, and then the Envis trade, $3.24. That was the big one. $7, $4, right? So nothing too crazy. And if we go to the management tab real quick, you'll see there's the Envis trade. But since the beginning of the year, this is what we're looking like. And I can't really complain too much about this. Just steady growing. And it just goes to show you that the edge in the system is working. We just have to start scaling up a little bit. And obviously just work on, you know, not letting this happen again, because there was no need for that. That was a perfect storm of a day. An afternoon trade, which I don't like. It was on news, which I don't like. I didn't even go 25% share size like I normally would. I actually went 200% share size when I started that thing, because I was just so upset about the whole. It was like right after I hung up with the CMEG call with, you know, about off with all that. And as you all know, if you watched that trade, or not watched the trade, but saw the trade, I posted the chart on Twitter. It was a perfect storm, and it took us for a nice little ride there for max loss. And the market has been really slow, and it took us a little while to gain all that back. But you know, we got it all back, and we're above that now. And today so far, we should continue in the right direction, and we're just grinding away. And I plan to keep on doing this until we're into the new house. Just keep building this cushion, and we can start to press once we get into the new house and get settled, and everything kind of slows down a little bit, making it a little bit easier on me overall. So that's kind of where we stand at the moment. I don't want you guys to think that I don't plan to ever scale up, because that's not the truth. I'm just trying to be 100% consistent, and we're being consistent. So it's just a matter of starting to scale up nice and slow. I'll probably just start to. My plan is, you guys see me all the time, like on something like Cap here when it's running, I'm double clicking down here to give me the price where VWAP is, and then I'll hit this load button and it'll give me these shares. And I've been rounding down to like the nearest whole number, like whether it's 25, 50, 75, 100. It's usually what I default to. The plan is to be able to click that and leave it. Just whatever it is, just leave it. So that's my plan to scale up. So instead of just going down off of what I'm clicking, my plan is to, because what I want to be able to do in the future is, if I pull a chart up, these two buttons are the same. It's just this one only loads the shares, and this one will just put me right into the position. So in the future, the consistency part of this, which I know in my head this is what I want to do, I just know that I'm scaling down right now as everything's going on. And it's just a lot going on. Kids, bad eating habits, bad sleeping habits, the move, getting people to rent, just it's so much. It's like so much right now. Like trading is almost like not even a primary thing in my life right now. It's just, but obviously this is what I care most about, obviously besides my family, and I can't just leave it go while I'm doing everything else. So, but anyways, back to what I'm going to be, the strategy that I'm trying to I'll apply is, say this is running up and it's right where I want to get in, double click the button, right? And if I do that, it would give me 166 shares, because it's basing it off of the current bid price. Obviously, sometimes you'll see me not hit this button, and I'll hit the load button just because of the spread, because you always got to pay attention to the spread. So like right now, if I hit it again, you'll see the price went up there. Oh, well, that's because I didn't double click. You'll see the shares might go up or down just based off of the current bid price. So if there's a big spread, obviously it's going to give you a different price. So you have to be I have to be careful with that. But the idea is to be able to double click, hit the button, I'm in. But right now I'm double clicking, seeing what the shares are, and then I'm usually downgrading a little bit just to be on the safer side. So in a way, I'll be scaling up by not doing that, right? Just by double clicking and using what it gives me will essentially be scaling up to get that started in the right direction. And then over time, all I have to do is change this number. So right now it's 30. And basically what that's saying is when I double click from the current bid, when I hit this button, I would need 130 shares from the current bid back down to where I clicked at this 568 to get 30 bucks, right? But I'm usually only looking for half the move. So right now I'm only looking for about $15, which you can see I usually get anyways, because I'll get a little greedy with it. But that's usually the goal as of right now. Because if I can stack 3 $15 trades, I'm basically at my goal, right? And it should take 3 to 4 trades for you to get to your goal for the day. 3 or 4 good trades. So that's where I stand with that. Just trying to average that 50 bucks a day that I'm always talking about. And if NTWK would have worked out the way that we had hoped, we would have been right there today. NNOX I went a little bit smaller on just because, you know, the volume and the spread. So ended up actually being a nice chart, but we just didn't quite get the amount that we would have wanted. We actually got all the way back down to that previous resistance, which is why I put my order there. But just didn't really have any size on that one. But can't really complain. I mean, it was a good day. I wish NTWK would have worked, but unfortunately, we just couldn't get that flush. We were waiting for this 940 flush, or 540 flush, sorry, and we just couldn't get it. We had orders down here at like 531, I think it was, and down closer to 5. We were trying to take some partials, but as you can see, it just kept getting bought up. We would have got the fill if we would have waited through all this, but obviously when it started to curl like this, I felt like this thing could actually like rip, and it didn't the first time, and it didn't the second time either. It tried, but it just kept getting stuffed down. But it looks like it might actually try again. And David's actually long, so that could be a good thing. Hopefully it does go back up through 6 for him. Yeah, that's I think that kind of catches you guys up on my thought process and where I'm at overall. And yeah, I was thinking using 1500 margin is that enough? I honestly don't know. It's different for everybody. Do you use hotkeys? I mean, yeah, these hot buttons are hotkeys. They're just in the form of a button. That's all. Yeah, David is long NTWK. Or are you saying that you went long?
RRD go 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 go. Earnings FYI. For those playing at home, only have GMBL trail, else cashed up.
It's 10:30 and it's really quiet in here.
I know it's eerie. Isn't it?
ADMS, Adamas Pharmaceuticals, or what did you guys have?
I feel like I'm in a
That's it.
scary movie.
Features, latest disorders,
Thought something was wrong with Discord.
ADMS.
Oh, is ALDX gonna take another dope?
Yeah.
Magnite, May 45, 4th Street, Michael Golf, November, India.
Wanted to get up over 1450.
I think one of the big things I have to do as well is put a little piece of sticky note or something over my unrealized.
67.
I don't look at it per se, but there are sometimes I glance at it without even really like thinking about it. And I don't necessarily think it affects my decisions, but I need to make sure it doesn't affect them like at all.
Just gave absolutely no indication that it was going to dump that hard at that point either.
Didn't last time either, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Price action suck.
What?
Price action's trash.
Yeah.
Momo up.
What happened?
Not a lot, man.
Vidco.
You interested in ALDX again?
No.
You got some of that turd?
Yeah, dude, I hate the price action on it. It's probably gonna dump here, but I just don't like it.
Want closer to 16.
Pay me like that?
I don't want to get demonetized. I was watching my son dance. He does this thing with his arms, where he does like this back and forth. He just, it's, don't know. I guess it's probably not that cute to other people, but when it's your own kid. You can just shrink the tab. That's what I do. What are you talking about? Shrink what tab?
NTWK $.
Oh, snap.
Should hold a piece for $300 all-time highs. Face with tears of joy.
Face with tears of joy.
Proper enough for a big flush.
Question, are they propping it up for a flush or are they propping it up to run?
Yeah. It's like 50-50. Which way is it going to go?
RRD.
Place your bets, gentlemen. Place your bets. The wheel is ending soon. Place your bets.
RRD $.
I think the all-time high is 1678. Give or take something like that.
Give or take $5 or $6.
5 or 6 cents. That's going back to, well, it only goes back to 2014.
Beauty.
I have it going back farther, but it doesn't go any farther back, so.
Flush now.
Leftovers at B/E wish they were all that easy.
Taylor, you leave me hanging? What tab, man? What tab we shrinking?
Hoo-hoo. At David.
I'm starting to fade. Just like my big light up there, I just realized it's it's starting to fade. Oh man.
MOGO watching.
I had Momo up thinking that was Mogo. That's how much I'm fading. Fade, fade. Alright guys, don't spit them all out at once.
There's too many to choose.
Is anybody in something?
Can't keep track of all of them.
Give me something to watch, root for, or something.
Devin, turn your camera on so we can watch something.
Why'd you have to bring it up, man? He already had it on.
Can't think of a better way to demonetize your streak. That would be it. Just watch Arthur trying to jump over the wall all day.
Might be more fun than watching ALDX chop back and forth.
You're not scalping it?
No.
You want the move.
Yeah, but I'm just starting to get less interested in it.
Man, tell me you scalping that guy? You said you're watching Arthur jump over the wall.
Carrot yesterday high 8.09.
I grabbed it once for 20 cents, but I really can't just stop it. I got work I gotta do.
VXRT changing to AB trail.
Just start going YOLO on your trades and you won't need to do that other job. Until one of the YOLOs don't work, and then you might have to.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to rely on my trading skills or lack thereof to pay my bills.
Oh, the unrealized tab.
Not quite there yet.
The reason I don't is for YouTube. So I don't. Bleh. I want you guys to be able to see it, but
Like buying a scratch
NTWK
I don't want to be able to see it.
but most probably it won't work.
Doo doo.
People fighting with this thing so hard, man.
Yeah, I just need a little sticky note. I can just cut it and put it over top of it. Won't be that big of a deal. But I do need to do
Every time it
that.
drops, I want to take it at the top, but I'm afraid of that big drop to happen.
More short bias on it overall, but just keeps getting bought up, so it's just discouraging to even watch it. But I'm stuck watching it. It took $50 from me and I'm mad at it.
Well, I had an order in at the last high at 1447, but it didn't fill me. Then I went to the 1449 and then came down. Never filled it. So it didn't want me in. Said no money for you.
There you go. I might go there now.
On this point, I gotta start thinking it's gonna break through 1415 line.
Yeah, at some point it's gonna say, all right, we got enough shorts in here. Let's run.
And just try. Oh, is anything else moving? Oh, there it
Whoa,
goes.
look at that wall. Look at that wall at 50.
What are you guys watching? ALDX?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look at the level. Look at the wall at 1450.
She's that wall, dude. She's gonna rip.
Oh my god, if we break through that, it could hit 16 immediately.
That's last on that thing. It's the fact that it did that big drop and still freaking held up here.
I want to see it test that 1450 again, start eating through it.
VXRT looks like it's a new job.
People are buying it here at 1440. They gotta believe it's gonna go through 1450. Why else would they buy it? Here we go. There it is. Chomp, chomp, toe right through. They moved it.
And smothered.
And
Wow. Wow.
Look at this fire. Oh, put it out.
Holy crap.
I'm in it.
Short?
That's relevant.
Yeah.
It moved 60 cents in 4 seconds. Where'd you get in?
My average is 1447.
Nice.
Did you hit it on the way back down after the pop or before it popped?
Or the pop.
I was gonna say that was pretty quick on the way down.
MOGO def interested.
You
Want a
went through
little
that.
speed though.
Look at that. Oh. Devin, did you get in?
Sirree, Bob Dixie. I had more of a bullish vibe when he got through 1450 there, but
Oh, you didn't go long though.
just watching it.
I covered some.
Did you trade that, Devin?
Earlier.
Oh, he said no. He
Oh,
said no, Surrey Bob. Oh,
I
he
just
said
heard.
no.
I just heard the Surrey, Bob. I didn't hear the no.
Yeah.
No, Sirree,
And
Bob.
then I heard you were. Then I heard you were bullish. I was like, oh no.
No, I didn't think it would. I'm
So
looking at
trying to hold
the
that
price
boom.
action on that fucker. It's well, too rippy.
That's a nice move right there, Lance. I hope you took a few shares.
I'm actually out now.
I still hope you took a few shares when you took it.
I did.
I got one.
Send Devin $50 so he feels better.
Okay.
Send me.
I just posted it.
If that was not textbook manipulation.
Yeah.
Let's put a wall up here. Oh, we're gonna take it away and slam. You think you're going through? No. And now it's gonna have to grind its way all the way back up again.
Yep. And it'll probably do the exact same thing.
Yeah, maybe there a little bit higher. This is why Stevie don't trade for a living.
Keep buying it up.
Yeah.
They're gonna go again. What's the definition of insane? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result?
Yeah.
Good luck, people.
This time we're gonna go.
Yeah. This candle. Oh my god, it's really going. They're really trying.
Bought up. It makes you wonder, is it gonna go?
Nope. They just fell down a few stairs. Okay, guys, pick yourselves back up. It's like Rocky and Drago. And Drago's winning.
Anything else moving?
Wait, there are other stocks to trade? But we only get one ticker a day to look at. pullback. Still tend to turn red to green.
What skills Ed?
1980s, which were fantastic years, but the 22nd century is looking really promising.
This is the sloppiest short.
It is.
We've had a few worse.
The USB site unveiled comprehensive design and tech workflow for next generation memory design that AQYS, Universal Yankee Sandy. $40 on rock.
Oh! Thing is either trapping longs or it's trapping shorts.
I think it's trapping a little bit of every. Nobody knows what to do. I'll be right back.
Craig, yeah. I mean, I do. You see, I mean, you see everything I do, so. If you want everything to be like super live, you gotta be in the Discord. I was watching this Mogo, but it's not worth looking at. It made a nice move, but it's just too slow.
It might have. Damn, let's know what to watch.
This ALDX, all ALDX is gonna end up running.
You get some breakthrough.
Yeah. It didn't even get back down through VWAP. It just bounced right off of it.
worse than this one.
100%. Will I put my money where my mouth is? Nope. Not my play.
Licensed antimicrobial peptide, polypeptide construct, licensed isolated polynucleotide encoding same and uses their receptor. Charlie Foxtrot Romeo X-ray Florida.
Can you hear me? It's good.
We can hear you.
You don't want to hear me, but you'll hear me anyway.
Spiking Atomic 6179 as NHG.
Nap at the highs.
What's with the highs?
On your best. Nap
What's with the highs? Oh,
Snapchat.
Snapchat. Oh, that's his favorite.
That's his favorite stock to trade.
On paper.
Which one?
Nap.
Which one?
SAVA.
Jerky jerk.
Fox is apparently moving today.
I think I'm gonna call it, guys. This is getting a little
Mo's up. Huge co.
out of the mood. Let me just save my trades here real quick. Let's say 27th. 27. Give you guys a little
Over 100.
quick tutorial on how
Gotta get those flip flops out for the season.
I enter everything in the TraderSync if you've never seen it before.
NTWK rotated. YOLO longs only for me for now.
So what you do is you right click the trade log inside DOS, which is, oops, pop it out. If I could click right, which is this guy. Right click, you hit export. I have a folder just for it. Just name it. Make sure you know what the name is. You can save it.
Wants to go.
Then when you have that file, you come over to here. You'll go up to Add Trade, top right. Go over to Import and click on DOS Trader. And then you just literally find that file. Hit Import. It'll pop up something in the top right when it's done. Did I click it? I think from not refreshing earlier. Let's try that again. You don't have to worry about doing it twice. It won't do it twice, which I'll show you. There it goes. It'll do this, and then it'll pop up in the top right. Imported 4 trades with 10 executions. And just to show you guys, if I tried to do it again, it'll pop up and say all trades on this file were previously imported, so we didn't add any. And then you can go back to your, let's see, a little bit higher. We're sitting at about 80% win rate at the moment, a little bit over, 1.8 profit factor. You can see our line, minus that one stupid trade on Envis.
Where's Charlie?
462 trades so far this year. It's a lot.
Anything worth hearing?
It's a lot better than anticipated. I remember back when we were only taking 1 trade a day. Now it's weird if we take less than 3. Right now the market's slow, so it's actually kind of normal, but yeah, that is quick down and dirty on how to import into TraderSync, if anybody was actually interested. But that's all we got. I showed you guys my trades. I'll go through the charts again real quick. There was NNOX, NTWK was the break-even trade today. SAVA, oh, let me go back to, sorry. Turn this back on. Go here. There we go. So there was NNOX, NTWK, SAVA, which would have been nice if we held on to some of that one, and VXRT. That was a good scalp there. We knew we were running out of shares, so we couldn't really fight it. Just got that pop through 7, took our profits, and we moved on. And I actually wish I was. I was saying I wish we had shares on this pop, because that would have been a nice re-entry there, but we didn't. We ran out of shares. So actually curious. Yeah, there's actually a few shares available now, but this obviously isn't our trade unless it flies through 8. But even so, there's still not that many shares left, so not really sure I'd want to chance that. It's a lot of volume though. See what it does here. Keep an eye on the shares. NYMX, NYMX. Interesting looking one. Not a lot of volume. See what this does if it gets through 8. Yeah, I'm watching that.
Yep.
Shares are still, we have shares again, but not many.
VXRT?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already starting to run out of shares. We're not even through 8 yet.
That'll be when I get great.
Yeah, true. Sure feels like it wants to, though. It's not even dumping back to the low 90s. Here she blows. Oh. Oh. Maybe not. That was only the second attempt. 3rd time's the charm.
E-Trade has no shares for what it's worth.
Yeah, we only got 34,000.
Devin can take all those.
Told you, Devin, this is the one that you might have been interested in. I mean, that was way back on that pullback to 7, but
And I prefer to wait for the breakthrough and continuation.
yeah,
I'm not really a buy and grind type guy.
yeah.
Buy
Used to
some more.
be. I remember that was your play, is getting in like somewhere around the 720 area on like the higher low, the old ABCD type pattern. And you would get caught in chop so many times, and you would get so annoyed.
Can't anymore.
Yep.
There's a lot in at 8.
Yeah, that just means when it goes though, it's gonna go.
Yeah, but that was a lot there. Unless they pull it. Won't be the first time we saw that happen today.
All right. Keeps getting bought up though. This is definitely gonna go through 8.
Everything's getting bought up today.
Yup.
ALDX is about to do it too. Yeah.
So, wow, there it is, go. It's the 40s to the 50s.
Here we go. Here comes Speed Racer.
Oh, there you go. Over 8.
And just like ALDX, it's just gonna go flying back down. It's a lot of volume.
ALDX is ready. ALDX is getting ready to break through again.
And VXRT is just not getting shoved back down though. Just keeps getting bought up.
LDX is the same way, it just has a bigger range. Keeps holding, holding, holding.
Oh!
Hold the trade. Excuse me. And this is why I don't trade Snap anymore. Look at that stupid chart.
Oh my god. Let me say straight up.
That's what that thing does, man. And it'll just like die back down just when it's ready. You can't assume when it's gonna do it.
No rhyme or reason.
Yep. It just grinds, and then eventually it just dies. Blackberry with a little pop. Dang, GME almost got back to 200 yesterday? Damn.
I saw some more Reddit news on it. Reddit wasn't done with them yet.
I mean, on the daily, it's still making higher lows.
Which GME at?
180.
That was that fun day when I wrote 20. I think I wrote 25 shares on that. I think I got like $40 a share on it. That one day.
That's crazy.
That was intense.
Here goes VXRT.
I got $1,000 on 25 shares.
This ALDX, man, that daily. That's a interesting daily there.
1450 is definitely
Yeah.
Resistance?
definitely key.
If it can break through that up through 15 and actually hold, that thing might go. I was hoping this VXRT would have went like straight up, but it's not. It's not going straight up.
Whiskey Michael Bravo. Exhausting watching these charts all day.
VXRT.
Alliance CEO says business travel likely to return in January.
Oh snap! If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. You'll be number 3,000. I'm at 2,999. Who's not subscribed? Who wants to be number 3,000? I'm at 2,999. As I say that, you all go to unsubscribe because you're all assholes.
This VXRT. Move back my loss. Atlanta leftovers. P&L traded this, but whatever.
PN Corporation deal with Delta Mike November. What did U.S. tax glucose update inhibitors? That's 20 Delta Mike November KBMS.
All these counters they're doing it by the tens. I need one that does it by the singles. Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one.
ALDX, an annoying trader. Get a little better. Come on, blow through here, let's go. You just can't get going either though.
You shorted it?
No, I'm long the VXRT. I'm on leftovers already. My average is 794.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Goes ALDX trying again.
How are you? Yeah, whatever you want. It's all the same. No problem. A little wet in this weather's not so bad. Did your pool set up yet? What are you waiting for? Like, what, 70 degrees or something? That way your kids don't freeze?
70 degrees. ALDX being pushed down again, man. Look at that thing.
BB taking pennies there.
Got stuck
Man.
on that one because I could have made a big win on that. Thought, no. Really frustrating. See if this thing wants to stop me out too. Looks like it does.
How's it looking?
What?
CALDX just can't hold it.
ALDX? Yeah, nah, dude. It's so
Can't hold it.
But it does keep holding up, so I just don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, now it's staying above 14. Above 14.10. It's a grinder with pops.
Yeah.
It's a grinder with pops. And drop.
LMND, May 7, 110 calls active now. Leave them like the November Delta, LMND.
How shares this thing traded? 47 million.
LDX.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, so is VXRT. That's weird. You literally said the same exact amount VXRT is traded.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it here. Got some other stuff I gotta do. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So until then, peace.